Hi everyone, Tana Alexander, attorney at law with Buyers Broker of Florida, here to answer your home buying questions. If you find this post helpful or interesting, go ahead, give it a like, share the content, leave us a comment, and like our page. Today's question is, what are my options if there is an appraisal gap? Number one, pay the difference. The most straightforward resolution with an appraisal gap is for the buyer to pay the difference. This is not always a viable option financially. If you have the funds, you can simply pay the difference in cash. Or if you're comfortable with it, you may be able to cash out some investments or access retirement funds without penalty to pay the difference. Taking out a second loan to cover the difference may also be an option. Additionally, you might be able to show your lender that you can afford the higher than expected monthly payments on the mortgage. Or they may allow you to make a smaller down payment if doing so allows you to afford the higher monthly payments. Under this scenario, you may have to get a private money mortgage. If you own other real estate, consider using the equity to cover the funds for the appraisal gap. Number two, renegotiate. Another option available in an appraisal gap is to renegotiate the purchase price of the home. This option is especially important if you have an appraisal contingency in the contract, which I will discuss. You can ask the seller to lower the price to the appraisal price, which they may be motivated to do given their timeline and investment in the property. You can also ask them to split the difference or shrink the gap to a level that you can afford. Number three, get new financing and a new appraisal. It is possible to dispute an appraisal, although you will need a mountain of evidence to prove that the assessed value is incorrect, including showing the appraiser failed to accurately assess the market and misvalued the property. This is not easy to do. If you're lucky enough to get a successful dispute, you can explore new financing and get a new appraisal. This may give you an appraisal more in line with the sale price. However, there is absolutely no guarantee of that. This process is very time-consuming and may not be something the seller will deal with, especially if there are other offers available to them. Number four, walk away from the sale. This can be very disappointing, but if you are worried about paying more than a property is worth, walking away from the sale can be the best option. If you've unsuccessfully renegotiated with the seller and disputed the appraisal with no luck, it may be best to look for another property. If there is no appraisal contingency in your contract, you might risk losing your escrow deposit. If you need any other additional expert advice, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Buyers Broker of Florida, 727-202-9130, or visit our website, tampabuyersbroker.com. This is Tana Alexander, and I'll talk to you soon.